I think recently I have been on social media too much, and because my other channel has surpassed the monetization, so I've been looking at ways to see how I can improve my videos, and I haven't been posting a lot on the channel since I did get monetized, namely because I'm spending time trying to improve things. But I think spending so much time on social media that they really know how to keep you on the platform. So whether it's been YouTube, which I spend a lot of time on, namely because growing a YouTube channel, you have to know what other people are doing or how you can improve your channel. So that's what I've been doing. And then you go on to TikTok, and that really is good at keeping you entertained. But also I've found that when you're looking at these short form platforms, short form video platforms, and they do keep you entertained, but my attention span has been so rubbish that I'm just there scrolling and laughing and being entertained by these short form videos, and it's really not good for your psyche. I don't know how you feel about it, but that's how I'd begun to feel. It's really hard to concentrate or to focus on things, and I also feel a bit what's the word I'm looking for? It's like you're looking for the next entertainment all the time, and my energy levels just feels a bit frazzled. So in the past couple of days I've also began meditating again, and that's the one thing that I stopped doing last year when I was going through all the turmoil of my life. I spent a lot of time walking in nature because I was living by a nature reserve. So instead of being at home, I went out and spent an hour and a half in nature, just with my thoughts, just with being in peace, and just mentally sort of planning how I would like my life to be, and using the law of attraction or law of assumption. So on my walks I used to pretend I was in a better place in my life and how I would like to feel when I am in that place, and that's how I got to be where I am now, that I'm not in such a stressful situation, and it has got to a point I am comfortable, and probably too comfortable. And I wrote this on my journal the other day, a couple of days ago, that I like the comfort and I don't really want to rock the boat, but I think I've got to a point where I am a bit too comfortable, and in a sense I've sort of stopped pushing myself to do and be where I want to be. And I think this is why I've needed to come out today instead of going to the gym. But it feels like, you know, when you're busy being busy, but you're not really achieving anything. If that's what it feels like at the moment for me, and that's why I'm here in nature. And it's actually quite nice out here, because in the parks or the nature reserve that I used to go to, there weren't very many places where you can sit down, but here there's benches all over the park. I think this is actually a park as opposed to a nature reserve. So sometimes I think we really just need to reconnect with nature. There's so many things happening in life at the moment, and it just feels like there's a lot going on all the time, and it certainly has for me this year in a different way. It's more positive because I am in a better place than I was last year. I think what I'm trying to say is I want to be in my own home, doing my own thing. In a sense, I am living under people's rules and life, and I have to. It's just the way it is, but it's not the best. It's not where I want to be. I want to be doing my own things. So I've been on this frenetic situation of trying to make my YouTube channel or my life improve so I can get more income, to be financially independent enough to live on my own and live on my own comfortably, because I am really comfortable at the moment, but it's not my home and it's not my rules, so to speak. So I think in terms of the business of life, today I've just needed to just be at peace and in nature. I think I needed to get away from the distraction of the internet and social media, and I just need peace on my own, and I do feel really good here. Seeing as my channel, or this channel, is all about self-care and soul care when you're in your 50s, I think this is the really important thing as well of being out here and being in nature, is looking after your soul. And sometimes, well, a lot of the time I think, not that it really, I get caught in that field of, oh, I want my life like everybody else's. I think we need to stop our distractions, or stop looking at how other people's lives are that we see on social media, because that's only a snapshot of what their real life may be like. And this is why it's time to turn around again. This is what I think my soul, or my inner self, that deep energy that we have within ourselves, I think this is what I've been missing for a long time, because it really has been quite a long time since I've been in nature, and I always feel uplifted when I am around the trees and the noise of birds, and as you can hear, it's just the leaves rustling. There aren't a lot of people. There's been a couple of people that's gone by with their dogs, but it's just me. And I think we need to start looking after ourselves in that sense, and looking after our inner self. That void that a lot of us are probably still looking to fill, even at 50, we need to start finding ways that we don't need stuff, people, activities, or anything else that distracts us from that inner feeling of emptiness. I'm glad that I've got to a point in my life that I'm no longer looking for stuff. Like, I was never a girl who went out shopping for clothes or bags or shoes anyway to fill that emptiness. Don't get me wrong, I like shopping. as much as everybody else, and in all honesty I'd love to go shopping a bit more, but I would go to places where I can look up pots and pans and things that I would like in my house. This is I think this is age difference, isn't it? This is when you know you're getting old, if it's when fun becomes shopping for stuff for your house. But you know, that's what I enjoy doing. And in a way I had to stop doing that, because even though I can afford things that I want, it's not my house, and I've bought plants and things like that for my room, but I've run out of room to put plants in or things that I want, and it would be just furnishing other people's home, which is why I've had to stop myself from buying things that would make my surroundings more beautiful. So I'm gonna go back, and I'm so glad that I've found this place again, that I can come and reconnect with nature and it's not so far. And also I can come and make my videos, especially now that the weather is great. There doesn't seem to be a lot of people around here, which means I can talk to my heart's content. If you are watching and you've got this far, I hope you found it entertaining just to see a bit of greenery within this park, and I'll see you in the next video.